Hi there, Stacey. So this was not a campaign event, but it sure felt like it. Several thousand people showed up here to this ballroom to hear Governor DeSantis speak. This was a very DeSantis-friendly crowd. The governor extremely comfortable in the setting. And Stacey, he mostly stuck to the script, talking about things that he has before, his response to COVID, his dispute with Disney. But what was really popular with this crowd, this family-friendly crowd, is when he discussed parental rights and education. Listen to just a little bit of what he had to say today.
My wife and I, we really believe in our bones in the rights of parents to direct the education and upbringing of their kids. We were one of the first states in the country to sign into law a parental bill of rights. Make no mistake, they don't want the parents involved in education. They don't want the parents involved in education because they view you as an impediment to their ideological agenda. They view you as an impediment to their ability to indoctrinate kids with their beliefs and their agendas. I'm sorry, I choose our beliefs as parents over the beliefs of the ideological left.
And so this was the governor's attempt to bounce back after that rocky rollout on Twitter. His campaign does say that he was able to raise $8.2 million in the first 24 hours of the campaign. I also want to mention some news that broke overnight. NBC News reporting that DeSantis state officials, not campaign officials, have reportedly been asking lobbyists for contributions, and at the very least, this, if true, does raise some potential ethical questions. The governor did not take any questions today, so we were not able to ask him about that, Stacey, but we did talk with a lot of the families that are here, a lot of the folks who are here, and you're going to be hearing from them later today about how they feel about the governor's run and the fact that he's going to be spending so many days and so many weeks out of the state. Stacey?